What is it, Rasat?
Haven't you found Mustafa yet?
Of course I found him. Yasar and I looked everywhere for him. I found the idiot at the coast.
So?
He had shot Crimean.
What happened?
But he got away, and the wound wasn't serious.
Didn't they file a complaint?
No, they didn't. I'm guessing that they don't want to include Mustafa in this.
Is the thing that he got from you with him?
No, evidently, Crimean threw it into the sea.
Now we don't have anything left.
Yes, exactly.
So what? What should we do?
I'll take Mustafa to give a statement tomorrow. He'll give a statement against them.
I hope so, Munir, but I don't really trust that man.
Don't worry, Rasat. He's such a mess that'll do anything to hurt them.
But still, don't leave him alone.
He'll give a statement, and after that, we'll go back to Istanbul.
Perhan wants to see Salim.
I've already requested to be able to see him next week. Anyway, we'll talk when you're here, all right?
Okay, see you soon.
You have a great night.
He says that he'll arrange to see Salim.
What has Mustafa done this time?
He messed with Crimean, but they didn't make a complaint. I mean, everything is under control. Tomorrow, he'll go make a statement.
You're hiding something from me. I can feel it.
What kind of scandal would I hide from you, Perhan? For Allah's sake. For Allah's sake, do I have anything to hide?
We were close to our marriage. I was working hard day and night. I wasn't home at times. I couldn't be. They were meeting each other.
So what you're saying is that they knew each other before?
They were together, but I suppose that nothing had happened. I mean, until that night.
So you're saying that they never had sex?
That is true until that night.
Go on then.
They were seeing each other a lot. I mean, that Kerem Ilgaz. He was always around her, and he persuaded her to live in Istanbul. Fatmagul was naive, ignorant, and she believed him.
When did you learn about them? Did you learn about them after that night?
No. I felt that something was going on between them. Fatmagul had changed a lot. She began saying, let's not live here, let's live in Istanbul. I was like, what does this mean? I thought we're engaged. I mean, she knew that I couldn't have a different life.
But now you're in Istanbul, aren't you?
Because I had no choice. I couldn't stand all the gossip and the way they were calling me an idiot. So either I could kill them...
Calm down.
So let's go back. You were saying you knew they were together before that night.
On the night of Salim's engagement, they were all working in the kitchen.
Who's they?
Fatmagul, her brother and sister-in-law, and some people from the town were all there to help with all the housekeeping.
Oh, yes.
So I went over there because they were finishing late and they needed a ride. Then I saw them. Fatmagul and that loser.
Crimean Ilgaz.
They were talking privately. When I went and approached them, he ran. Fatmagul was angry and we fought. Then she made up 1,000 lies like, you don't know what you're saying, you're crazy and it's not like that. I was sailing that night and I said, I wouldn't marry. The engagement was off. Yelling and fighting followed, and
Fatmagul.
She left with him.
Left to his house?
No, to that shore.
To the crime scene.
So they went there, and she said it was over, that she was afraid of me. And then he tried to persuade her. And when he couldn't, he decided to force her. And that is when he raped her. That nasty dirtbag. The Yasirans had nothing to do with it. The one who did this crime is him.
And where did you learn all of these details?
Her sister-in-law.
Whose sister-in-law?
Fatmagul's.
Mukaddes Katensi.
When I heard about the incident, I went insane and went to Fatmagul. Fatmagul wouldn't talk then. I asked her and she wouldn't answer. I begged her and I pleaded. I wanted to know just who did it. She wouldn't talk. And later she left the hospital.
I was on the team as well. We searched for her for a long time. You can ask the gendarme.
When Mukadis was sure that Fatmagul was with Crimean, she told all this to my mother. And then they found her. And after that, they got married.
Okay. Salem Yasseran, Erdogan Yasseran, and Virol Namli. Why would Kerem Ilgaz give a statement naming those men?
At first, he told them about it. After he raped her. He wanted to go there and to hide. And they all said just marry her. Besides, Mr. Munir was with them at the time.
Like I said in my statement, he wanted money to go to Istanbul. When the guys insisted, I went to the hospital to see how she was doing.
That dirtbag is a liar. He tricked Fatmagul by telling her he wasn't the one who raped her, and that it was them. That way they would pay him. And he would get out of all the blame.
But why would they pay him the money for a crime they didn't do? Why did they try to silence her?
Because they had helped him out before.
Yes, they helped him before. He wanted money then too. He moved to Istanbul. He used me by saying that I only wanted to kill them. They're his friends. And they lied about this. They all helped him.
Erdogan gave some money, not Salim.
Okay. Now let's hear about your coming to Istanbul. How did you begin to work for the Yasserans?
I needed work. I couldn't stay in the town. I didn't have anywhere to go. They were my shelter.
It's been 8 days. Why is nobody doing anything?
I only wish I knew. And we haven't heard from Meltem.
Well, she's annoying me the most. If she'd believed me, her father would have done everything.
You better move on. You better march,
Turn
you
around
idiots. Oh, so now they let you out. And you're getting your fresh air, you stupid jerks.
We couldn't even phone them.
Yeah. Talk to them on the phone, and we will listen to your conversation in court.
Do they listen?
Are you a lunatic? They even record everything. I don't think that your conversation with Meltem's going to be too romantic. If she says something wrong, we're screwed.
Hey, look, he just jumped out of the frying pan.
Hey, when I get out of here, I'm gonna turn your life into a living hell. You hear me?
Away, so they won't use all the air.
Get rid of the animals, huh? You gotta lock them up.
Hey, you shut up!
This is the worst.
If I spend one more day in here, I'm gonna go completely insane.
There's no way to deal with this until the trial.
Have a good day and thank you, sir. Good job. Now he's very confused.
Now they'll call Mukadis in to give a statement. Will you be able to persuade her?
We don't have any choice.
Hurry up. Hey, sir.
Hold on, wait a minute. What the hell is this?
Sir, is it true that the two heirs of the Yasseran family are arrested for raping a woman in the village?
We have a copy of the filed petition,
Look,
Mr.
hold
Munir.
on there.
We have a copy of the court decision for the investigation right here as well.
Right now, there hasn't been a trial. And they are both victims of such a terrible lie. But as you know, justice will always prevail, right?
So why do you think this is happening to them?
Look, I can't say anything about it right now, but I'm telling you this. There is a very large conspiracy. Both the Namlis and the Yasserans have been confronted with an extremely ugly lie here.
Is it true that Mustafa Nalkali is the defendant's ex-fiancé?
So look, he had to give his statement during the investigation, and he's already answered the questions already.
As a consequence of the trial, could this arrest be an example of the future decisions that are bound to happen?
That's not the case at all. Please don't judge according to anything that you hear.
According to the filed petition, it says that the Yasserans covered up this incident earlier.
No, they didn't. That isn't true.
But look,
yes,
it's written here.
Yes, I know everything that's written there, but it's all a lie. And besides, it's not appropriate for me to talk about an incident which is already in court. You hear me?
What's your response to your fiance's complaint?
Excuse us.
Your response. Do you have one?
My worst fears are coming true. I thought no one would hear about it since it hadn't been revealed.
How did they find out then?
Or who has been telling them.